Rumors are that allegedly this celebrity is back in the runnings to become an official peach holder for a Sweet 16 season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Who is it? And how good are their chances? Well, I have some new information that may answer all of those questions and more right after this. What's up, kinfolk? And welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, do me a favor and subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, do me a favor and get notified so you'll know whenever I upload new videos to the channel. All right, kinfolk, come on into the house. We have a lot to talk about. And it centers around rumors that allegedly this celebrity is one step closer to joining the ladies for Sweet 16 of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Who is it? Well, I have some new information that may answer that question and more. And here it goes. Rumors are that allegedly Tamar Braxton is one vote away from being a peach holder for Sweet 16 of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Sources say that allegedly the wheels are being placed in motion for Tamar to join next season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Storylines are being developed, and allegedly producers have started to storyline fish ideas for potential drama. The source continued. Allegedly, producers feel Tamar is exactly what Real Housewives of Atlanta needs to spice things up. Behind the scenes, many believe that Tamar would give a lot of the veteran and OG peach holders a run for their money. Another source says that allegedly Tamar's team has been officially asked about a potential contract and that they seemed highly interested. As for her fitting into the current cast via a storyline, well, producers already have two storylines they believe would be good for ratings. What are they? Well, allegedly, the first storyline being fished is Tamar and Drew joining forces to take down Kandi. Something producers think would be interesting to watch. But why is that? Well, many fans like when Kandi shows up to work and brings veteran housewife shade. When Kandi comes alive in group or one-on-one drama, then the ratings go up. Also, continuing the source, it would be interesting seeing a newbie try to take down a veteran OG housewife like Kandi. Another source said, also another great storyline that is allegedly being shot for Tamar is continuing to explore her beef with Kandi and Todd. Many fans are interested in getting to the backstory and the bottom of their issue, which producers feel would be a great ratings boost. Fans agree. One fan said on social media, adding Tamar to the franchise just makes sense. She's an Atlanta-based resident, and she runs in the same circle as the current cast members. And also, she knows how to produce good reality TV. All sources agree that Tamar would be the best choice to bring to the franchise. Franchise data allegedly shows that she is the top celebrity potential peach holder that does not receive a lot of fan pushback when placed in hypothetical mashups for cast additions. So, with that info, many behind the scenes see why production may be highly interested in Tamar and why she's likely to get a peach for season Sweet 16 of Real Housewives of Atlanta. So, kinfolk, that's a lot of information that came across my desk this weekend regarding this alleged addition of Tamar Braxton to the Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise. Now, kinfolk, this is not the first time that we heard this rumor, this speculation about Tamar being added to the show. However, I will say this is the first time where I've had multiple people behind the scenes and multiple sources repeating the same thing in regards to Tamar's possibility of becoming a cast member. It seems as if the chatter is beginning to pick up steam, and chatter like this has not picked up steam since they added Mayetta to the show. So with that being said, here's one reason why I think Tamar will probably be added as a peach holder. First of all, it makes sense because she's already a part of the same social scenes as the ladies on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So with that being said, a lot of times newbies don't necessarily work out because there's no genuine connection. There's no genuine like pre-show attachment to any of these ladies and their friend groups. And that's what made the original cast of Real Housewives of Atlanta work so good. It's because some of those ladies had been friends for almost 5, 6, 7, 8 years prior to getting on the show. So there was a lot of backstory. There was a lot of backshade and drama that only was amplified by the cameras. So when you have someone like Tamar, who has been running in the same social circles as Candy, as Marlo, as has Drew, then you begin to see how of a good fit that she could be. Then when you add in the possibility that they might bring Portia back, that's an additional layer to the story. Why? Because we have seen time and time again how difficult it is for Tamar to really just not comment on someone else's personal business. So with that being said, when you run the same circles, social circles as some of these ladies, you become kind of privy to some behind the scenes information that a lot of us in front of the camera may not know about, which when you bring into the front of the camera, it makes for good reality TV. Now, kinfolk, the next part of this rumor that I find very interesting, something that the fans has pointed out about Tamar, and is this. The fans, kinfolk, have pointed out that Tamar asking Drew to open for her tour in Atlanta was a clear indication that Tamar is ready to play ball when it comes to joining the ladies on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Why is that? Tamar even alluded to this on her own Instagram or social media live, saying that a lot of fans thought that her adding Drew was shady because she knows Drew does not like Candy. Now, Tamar made a very good point. She said she added Drew to her show because she kind of felt where Drew was coming from and kind of felt that her and Drew had the same situation when it came to their marriages, which is something I can't agree with. However, it does seem as if it's becoming like a proxy war that Tamar may be using people who are directly aligned with Candy who don't necessarily like her, and to some ways get her on their team. So with that being said, if Tamar was to hypothetically join Real Housewives of Atlanta, it seems as if she's trying to create a very genuine and real relationship and connection to Drew that she could use in her advantage to potentially take down Candy. Now, with that being said, a lot of fans have pointed out that Tamar knows very well what she's doing, and no matter how many times she try to push back on that assumption or trying to change the story narrative, everyone can't help but see that it does seem like she's using Drew for a proxy war and to show producers that she's not afraid to go there when it comes to going up against Candy. Now, kinfolk, there's another part of this rumor that I can very well see as being factual. And it's something that my sources are saying that behind the scenes, allegedly producers, and what they have noticed is that fans are very interested in seeing this one particular storyline from Tamar. So, what is it? Well, my sources are saying that behind the scenes metrics are showing that fans really do want to see this heavyweight clash of music titans like Candy and Tamar go up against each other. And the reason why they want to see this is that allegedly my sources are saying that their connections in the industry can really make this a big deal. Why is that? Well, you get what my sources are telling me with Tamar, a two-sided coin. You get a lot of drama, right? But also the nature of Tamar's business and the nature of her personalities, you're also going to get more commentary from people outside the show. A lot of these people may or may not be celebrities, but they also have platforms in which they can air out their grievances or support for Tamar. So when that happens, it creates another proxy war because now you go and fans will go to see Candy and her team of people and who she has in the industry in her corner, and where those degrees of separation between her people in her corner and people in Tamar's corner as well. So what you have is two heavyweight music titans who are going to get a lot of press and a lot of storylines outside of the show just based on who they are in the industry. So my sources are telling me that is a clash that producers allegedly want to see, and a clash that producers feel like the fans are asking to see as well. And I must admit, kinfolk, when I think about two heavyweight titans like Candy and Tamar, it would be interesting to see which celebrities pull for which celebrity in a matchup like this on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So, Kinfolk, the last part of this rumor, I do find is equally interesting about Tamar allegedly potentially joining the Real Housewives of Atlanta cast for next season. And that one thing, or the last thing that I find extremely interesting is this. I do feel like if you bring Tamar on, I think Tamar, and I will make this very perfectly clear, I don't think you can replace Nene. I think Nene is just one of those individuals who you can't duplicate, right? However, I do think Tamar comes a little close to duplicating the magic that Nene had the first season of Real Housewives of Atlanta and through past seasons as well. Unlike Marlo, Tamar has that factor in which she doesn't really filter the things that she says. And also when she says things, they come out kind of real. Raw and real, to be honest with you. Something that Nene was known for. With Marlo, her issue is that the things she says, it may be raw, but it's never real. It's never based in facts or logic. It's just things that she's just throwing out there to keep up chaos and drama and confusion on the cast. However, Tamar brings up things that people naturally think or feel about certain situations, much like Nene, keeping it raw and keeping it real. So with that being said, a lot of fans have pointed to this, and I even see it myself, that if they brought Tamar on, she would be a pretty good replacement for Nene if Nene is not brought back. Only because she gives us those Nene-esque vibes. And I think that she would be a great addition because of that reason. But Kinfolk, I want to know what you guys think. Right now, this is all alleged information and speculation. But do you think if producers did bring Tamar to the Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise for Sweet 16 season, do you think she'll be a good fit, or do you think she'll just be another newbie that will bomb? Now, Kinfolk, in my opinion, I think Tamar actually will be a perfect fit for the cast. As is, or if they demoted a couple of the ladies and brought on some other OGs to the scene. I think Tamar's personality and her ability to kind of navigate drama and storylines will make her a great addition. And also, as my sources are saying, she's already used to reality TV. So, Kinfolk, let me know what you think in the comment section below. All right, Kinfolk, as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys over in the next one. Peace.